If you are, posture revolutionary, you're gonna start carrying stuff on your head. Simple stuff, right? It looks a bit strange, but it's especially if you want to do a good headstand. Instead of putting the whole weight of your body on your neck from the get-go, which personally I think you shouldn't unless you've got experience doing it or you're really well taught into your headstand, try putting gradual weight. It could be something simple. It could be something like a blanket, a few pounds, a few grams. Put it here and see the little adjustments, the stabilizers. What happens if I'm forward, if it's something more slippery like this, if I am forward, it's gonna lean forward, it's gonna fall. So I gotta come back. I gotta come back into my stance, and then maybe I hold it, I help myself. Look what's happening with my shoulder. I need to set my shoulder up in flexion. I need to feel it grounded here, else it's gonna fall asleep and it's gonna be horrible. Keep my ribs down, and then I'll adjust, and you'll start developing your muscles of the neck. And it'll be a lot easier to do stuff on your head. Carrying stuff on your head is just genius. It's genius. When you see someone do that skillfully, you should be like, I bow in front of your awesome yoga. It's really good. So having stuff on your head can be a great way. And then if you combine that with the shoulder roll, combine having your head in place with the shoulder roll. Let's try this. Let's come to the base of the occiput. Right here. The occiput is this bone, and the base is, where you might feel it become bone into soft tissue. So try to find the lower edge. If there's hair there, even better. So to assist your head, remember we did the plumb line, we'll do it self-assist. Imagine pulling the hair slightly back, right there at this area, and then up. Slightly back and up. Not so much that you feel painful lengthening of the spine, but a little bit. It's almost like if you were a puppet and someone was pulling you up from the crown of the head, back and up. And then head carry. All right, how does that feel? Does that feel interesting? One of the reasons why this is good to do is the computer phenomenon, where you're sitting, you've got this posture. So notice that if I follow the curve of my spine, that rounded shape, my head's kind of looking down. So what do I do to compensate if I want to look straight ahead? I lift my head, I lift my eyes. What's happening in that area, in those muscles?
Compressing.
Compressing, they're contracting, they're working. So if I'm at my computer 5-8 hours a day, adjustments, this is always short. That's why if you go into the Shavasana assist and you assist someone by lengthening their neck and then you let their weight of their head come down in here and you start releasing them, they're like, oh my God, and then they start tripping out and they see colors and they're like, my life has changed, like wow, it's a really nice area to have massage and release if you feel that sometimes you're like this, okay? So I think that's how we're going to end. We're going to self-apply this assist. But first we'll start with the wall. We'll do it on the wall first. So let's find an empty space of wall. Step one is you stand close to the wall, just like if you'd stand normally. So you've got your pelvis against the wall. I'm not sticking my tailbone. Think that your tailbone is slightly behind your center. Right? It's not under the center, it's slightly behind. And you try to keep it there. Okay, so keeping the pelvis like so, you're not leaning into the wall, right? You're still balancing on yourself, but you might be touching the wall with the back of your pelvis. Now try this. Try getting the mid-back, not the lower back, the mid-back, sort of where the lower ribs are, into the wall. Without tucking, right? Neutral. Then shoulder roll. So forward, up, back, relax. And then back of the head into the wall. And breathe. So maybe play around with small adjustments in the head. You don't want to be too lengthened behind. You want to have a kind of nice, easy length. And relax. How'd that feel?
Good.
I think I did it wrong.